Hello, I'm Johnny Cheka, Professor of Religious Studies at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. This is an introduction to an activity that I've been performing with my students for a number of years now in a class that I designed myself called Creativity and Spirituality. This activity I call deep sharing. I have each of the students pick a creative work. It can be anything, a song, a poem, a clip from a dance, a clip from a movie. I try to keep it under 10 minutes, but they have to select something that moves them. It can't just be something they find interesting or cool. It has to be something they have a visceral, emotional response to. And then they present it to the entire class. Afterwards, they have a few minutes to speak about it, to explain what moves them about this work of art. Then after that, they take questions from the students. I'm going to now show you my deep share, the one that I use to model for my students how I would like this process to flower. This is a music video by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds called Into My Arms.
I don't believe in an interventionist God, but I know, darling, that you do. But if I did, I would kneel down and ask him not to intervene when it came to you. Well, not to touch a hair in your head, leave you as you are. If he felt he had to direct you, then direct you into my arms. Into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms. And I don't believe in the existence of angels, but looking at you, I wonder if that's true. But if I did, I would summon them together and ask them to watch over you. Well, to each burn a candle for you, to make bright and clear your path, and to walk like Christ in grace and love and guide you into my arms. Into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms. But I believe in love, and I know that you do too. And I believe in some kind of path that we can walk down, me and you. So keep your candles burning, make a journey bright and pure, that you'll keep returning always and evermore. into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms.
Now I would like to model for you how I want my students to talk about their work. I'm going to spend a few minutes talking to you about what moves me about the music video you just watched. First of all, the song itself I find very powerful. It's a very beautiful love song. And then there's the very stark, dramatic imagery of the people crying. Both of those things move me in different ways, but together I like how they fit to form an ambiguous whole. It's not like the music videos I grew up with where the video is just kind of a telling of the lyrics of the song. There's not a very clear connection between the two, but I find my own personal connection, and I've had students, based on their personal experiences, find other kinds of connections that I couldn't even imagine. And I like that quality in just about every work of art that I enjoy, that it moves me. So I am thinking with the video imagery of the people crying, something the artist Chuck Close said in an interview about how he was drawn to the human face, because when we interact with other people, we very rarely are staring at them very intently and very closely to look at what their face looks like close up, and that inspired him to do his large portraits. And I think the same thing about people crying. I've never really stood and watched someone cry. Usually you turn away. It's kind of a personal thing. So that imagery is real powerful, and it reminds me my personal connection to the song. I used to sing it as a lullaby to my son when he was an infant, and I would rock him to sleep or feed him. And I would sing him the song, and I would think about the imagery of the people crying, and I would get very moved. The powerful love that I felt for my son, but also the sense of vulnerability that deep love for another person has. So that's sort of my connection to that song and my perspective. But then I've had students, as I said, offer their own perspective on what moved them about the music video. So at this point, I have the students then take questions from the audience. So I'll do that now. Do we have any questions? No? Well, this concludes my introduction to deep sharing. Thank you.